not just examine self. But he embraces Christ. Verse 14. Because straight is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life. That straight gate, the door, is Christ himself. Verily, verily, I say unto you, I am the door of the sheep. That straight gate, S-T-R-A-I-T, doesn't mean a direction. It means there's so little that you cannot get anything else in it with you. It's like the eye of a needle. And it's harder for, or it's easier for a rich man to go through the eye of a needle. Or, it's easier to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of God. Say what? Because the rich man has a tendency of holding on to his riches and his dependency upon his riches. You'll remember the rich young ruler who, he said, I've done all these things for my youth. I've kept them all for my youth. He said, Jesus said, sell what I have and give it to the poor and follow me. And he went away sorrowful. He went away sad. He went away brokenhearted. Why? Because he had much riches. Now I'm not preaching against riches. I'm preaching having riches. I'm preaching against riches having you. I'm preaching against your own righteousness having you. I'm preaching against anything that would hinder you from embracing Christ. They went about to establish their own righteousness and did not submit themselves to the righteousness of God, which was in Christ Jesus. Romans chapter 10 tells us that you can hold on to your riches, you can hold on to your righteousnesses. But all of our righteousnesses are as filthy rags. And we all do things and leaving our iniquities like the wind have taken us away. Embrace Christ. To go through the gate to Christ. To enter into kingdom living. To enjoy kingdom living. It's a day in and day out of saying, I am going to embrace Him. To do that, I've got to go through the straight gate. That gate is so small, so narrow, so little that nothing else can go through. Self does not get in the straight gate. All that gets in the straight gate is nothing in my hands I bring, only to thy cross I cling. Lord, bring me through the straight gate. Oh, embrace Christ. Straight gate. Narrow way. He said, I am the door of the sheep. John 10:7. I am the door. By me, if any man enter in, he shall be saved. He shall go in and out and find pasture. I'm the door. I am the straight gate, what Jesus is trying to tell you. I'm it. There's no other way. None other name under heaven whereby we must be given among men, whereby we must be saved. Straight gate. Embrace Christ, the straight gate. Embrace Christ, the narrow way. I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. He is the narrow way. Everything else, rid ourselves of everything else. Does that mean don't do anything else? No, that's not what I'm saying. Do what He tells you to do. Follow me. Deny self. Get rid of self. Die to self. Get rid of self. Mortify the deeds of your body, your flesh, and follow Him. He'll lead you in the paths of righteousness for His name's sake. You say, are you saying that I can't go do what play baseball? If He leads you how to play baseball righteously, play baseball. What can I tell you? Will you let your passion for the game get beyond your desire and your passion to follow Christ? You got to let it go. What about buying a new car, a new boat? Is it the one He wants you to have? See, it's all about embracing Him. Follow the narrow path. Follow me. He's the way. He's the pathway to enjoying the kingdom life. He's the pathway to entering into the kingdom life. He's the doorway to enter in. He's the pathway to enjoy. Straight is the gate. Narrow is the way. Embrace Christ. So we find He examines self. He embraces Christ. And He evidences life. You say, what are you talking about? Every good tree brings forth good fruit. The fruit of the righteous is a tree of life. A good tree brings forth good fruit. Healthy fruit. Fruit that's good for your soul. Fruit that'll help you and help others. Fruit that'll be able to be, people can take and eat of it, and they say, you know what? That helped me. Now don't say that it always tastes good. There's some fruits out there that don't taste good, but they'll help you. So what are you talking about? I'm talking about the idea of you go to a surgeon, he has to cut things out. The surgery didn't help. You feel good, but it helps you be good. It helps fix the problem. Not always. And when a preacher preaches, is it always going to be something that, oh, I like that, that tastes tasty, I want to eat that the preacher put out there? Sometimes you say, man, I don't even like this. It's broccoli. It's broccoli if it was one of the Bushes. George Bush said he didn't like broccoli. It's spinach unless you're Spider-Man, Superman, Iron Man, no, what's his name? Popeye, the Sailor Man. I knew it was somebody. I mean, spinach. He's the only one that likes spinach. But it made him strong. He had muscles like mine. So what I'm just trying to tell you, not always does it taste good, but it is good. What's it producing? It evidences life. The labor of the righteous tends to life. The fruit of the wicked to sin. What I'm trying to get you to understand is it'll bring forth love, joy, peace, long-suffering, temperance, faith, meekness. You know, all those things. Against such there is no law. It'll do something to work in people. You say, well, I'm not seeing it change people instantaneously. I can tell you this. When a person changes their diet, they don't lose 50 pounds in the first day. They don't lose 50 pounds in the first week. You can go to surgery and you might lose 50 pounds. They told me they had to lose 25 pounds of ugly fat. I said, how's that? They said, cut your head off. Y'all get that later on. I'm just trying to tell you that there's ways you can get rid of this stuff. But the fruit takes time. You eat the right fruit, all of a sudden it starts producing things. I really enjoy it. My son quotes people or reads people and says, Dad, they've said what you were saying. They may use different words, but they said what you were saying. They've said what you were telling me. And I'm thinking, that boy never listens to me. Teenagers don't listen. They plug their ears. But then we'll see it from somebody else, and all of a sudden he says, that's what he was telling me. You know what something inside of me says? Oh, just keep feeding that fruit. Just keep feeding that fruit. It'll produce something. Because there'll be a seed inside of him that'll produce good fruit. Now, I hope it ends up in every area. I know there's areas I've not done well. But I'm trying to tell you, the faithful prophet, the evidence was life. I said earlier, the fruit comes from the root. What you take in affects you, and it affects everything else. Because it affects you. So what do you take in? Are you taking in good fruit of the Word of God? Are you listening to good preaching? Are you listening to the world's philosophies of things? What are you listening to? What are you letting tell your life? Are you listening to false prophets or listening to faithful prophets? Are you listening to those who are faithful to the Word of God? Or are you listening to those who are faithful to try to see what they can get for themselves? The Bible says you shall know them by their fruit. What kind of fruit are you producing? Is it good, God, holy? Or is it poison, evil, unhealthy? What kind of fruit am I producing? That's how we know. Prayerless preachers. I've got a thing in my office. They have ended up with personal problems and problematic cues toward piety. They cannot, people just won't get right. But if you've got problematic cues and you've got personal problems, you know what to do? I saw that. Pray without ceasing. I got that something to that effect up on the wall in my office to remind me. What kind of fruit are you producing? What's the product? Is it life, peace, joy? Joy in the Holy Ghost, as Romans would tell us? Or is it devastation, destruction, and death? What are you producing? You know them by the fruit. What do you produce? Not what do you think you are. Hypocrites talk more highly of themselves than they ought to think. Not what do you think you can do. Are you going the right path? What are you producing? Not do I look like a good tree. What am I producing? See, because they were in sheep's clothing. They looked like healthy sheep. Producing messed up sheep. Father, I pray you help